Hello everyone and welcome to this PandaDoc tutorial for beginners. PandaDoc is a software platform that helps businesses create, send, track, and e-sign documents like proposal, quote, and contracts. It automates document workflows, offers customizable templates, allows for secure electronic signatures, and integrates with other business tools. Its main goal is to streamline document processes, improve efficiency, and accelerate sales cycles by centralizing document management and providing real-time insights. In this tutorial for beginners, we'll be delving into details for contract management and e-signatures amongst other features. So stick around to the end as we'll be delving into it right away. Now, in order to begin, we'll be going over to pandadoc.com as we are right here. And you have a 14-day free trial. So we're going to click on this. Now, this is a sign up pop-up page where you'll need to provide your work email and create a password. Alternatively, if you'd like to make things simple, you could use your Google or LinkedIn. We'll be going ahead with Google. And as you can see right here, we get to choose the account we'd like to use. Click on continue to confirm. And on this page, we'll be providing details such as first name, last name, which team you're with, company name, company size, and phone number. So these information are important as they have their asterisks right there, so you'll need to fill them in. For example, if you're going with which team you're in, you're going to be selecting from a range of options right here, right? So we're going to go ahead and select HR, put in the company name and company size. And then after everything is complete, you can click on Start using PandaDoc. So with everything completed, let's go ahead and click on Start using PandaDoc. Great, so here on PandaDoc, it says we've customized these HR documents to suit your needs. So you have a job offer template, employee handbook template, and a non-disclosure agreement. If you have your own document, you have the option to upload your document right here. You can click on this button to click to upload, or you can simply drag and drop the document as easy as that. So we're going to be choosing the NDA, the non-disclosure agreement template, selecting it. And this is part of the contract management as you can see right here. So here you can see add document recipients, and this template includes roles which help assign fields to recipients automatically, right? So here you can see add recipient. You can start out by typing in the name, email, or group. You have the owner, Johan Mark, which is me. And if you click on the drop down, you can see more details right here. If this is not correct, you can click on edit contract. And then here you can make some editing. Of course, you have more fields to deal with if you want. Of course, you could go ahead and fill them in. Then PandaDoc also has an identity verification feature where you get to protect your document by requiring verification from recipients, right? So if you click on the drop down, you have a passcode, text or SMS, ID check, or knowledge-based questions, right? So this is important if you're trying to keep things secure and nice. You have a redirect after completion, but this is onto the upgraded plan, so you'll need to take note of that. So right away, we're going to add an email to make it look more practical, and then we're going to click on continue. Of course, if you don't want this, you can skip this stage, but we're going to be going ahead for the sake of this tutorial. So here we're just trying to add a new recipient, and we've put in the email, and we're going to be providing a first name, last name, and phone number. Of course, there are more fields we could add right there for the sake of completion. We're going to be providing these at first. So as you can see, we've provided the details, clicking create. So there you have Flick Hands as the recipient, and you have Johan Mark as the owner. Click and continue. Great, so here we have our NDA template, and we could work out anything we want with this. For example, you can see it's been prepared for Flick Hans, and you can see the recipient company, and you can of course change this by entering a value of the company. So we could just say Red Corner Logistics, press enter, and there you have a prepared for Flick Hands from the Red Corner Logistics company, right? And it's been created by me, Johan Mark, from the Yellow Bridge company. Looking nice. Of course, you have the Acme HR, and when you double click on this, you have some actionable buttons right here. You could delete this, you can make some edits to it. You could also move it around. So let's go ahead and go to the bottom to see some details. So of course, as we scroll down, you can see non-disclosure agreement on the jurisdiction of the state you're interested in, right? And of course, you can see some details. You can see also that it has automatically added Johan Mark as the owner and Flick Hans as the recipient. That's why it is important to add the details at the start so you can have it automatically added right here. This helps with your contract management and filling of the document, right? So when we scroll down to the bottom, you can see the agreement, right? So this is where Flick Hans from Red Corner Logistics can sign in. And then you also have mine, Yellow Bridge from Johan, right? So we can click on signature. So when you click on it, you can see that this belongs to Johan Mark. When you click over right here, you can see it belongs to Flick Hans. Great. And then of course you have the date of it being filled. You can see it right there. It's a nice looking table. And this is really your contract that has been drafted from a template. You can of course go ahead and click on send when you're done. And then, of course, you have options for managing recipients, content library, variables, data, design, workflow, attachments to your document, the payment, and extensions. And of course, if you want to change the title of this document, all you need to do is to click on this area and put in the company name. So we can say Yellow Bridge. And here you can see Yellow Bridge non-disclosure agreement. So we're going to delete the template. And so we have Yellow Bridge non-disclosure agreement. Click away and it's going to be saved. And you can see updated less than a minute ago. And here, of course, we discussed it. You can manage your recipient right here. Or of course, you could click on this. But if there are more recipients that you find out need to be added, you can click on invite. So here you can click on recipients who can sign the document and receive a copy, right? Or of course, you could add a collaborator who can help you with editing, viewing, and making comments on the document if you're in a team. So let's go ahead and click on send, then select email or text. So here you have the document name. You can see both signers to the document. Click on continue. And here you can see from Johan Mark to Flick Hans. And of course, Johan Mark is the recipient and needs to also sign it. And here you can see the email message. Johan Mark sent you Yellow Bridge non-disclosure agreement. This is what is going to appear in the email. So we're going to click send document. And here it says your document has been sent. You could go ahead, of course, and track document activity or simply close this up. And now in the mailbox of Flick Hans, you can see open the document. We're going to click on it. And when Flick Hans scrolls down to see the bottom of the document for where to put in the signature, you can see right here. So all you need to do is to click on signature. And then, of course, you have the option to type your signature, to upload your signature, or to draw it. So we could just say something really difficult to deal with. And of course, we're going to click accept and sign. And there you have it. It's going to also notify Johan in Yellow Bridge that Flick Hans has actually signed it and is ready for him to receive it. Of course, you're going to put in the date right there, which is required. So we could just add any date. You could say this, and then you can see done reviewing the document. Go ahead and select finish. So we have the finish right here. Click on finish. And it says you've done your part, and that's the most important part, right? So right here in the home dashboard of Johan's Yellow Bridge company document here on PandaDoc, you can see there is an inbox. If we click on it, so we have the owner here, we're going to click on it. And of course, we have Johan's part to fill, all right? If we go back home, and then you can see right here, actions required. So when we click on it, you can see that there is a document for us to sign. Now, when we go over to that document, you can see start. And then when we scroll down, you can see Flick Hans has signed already and has also put a date. All you need to do as the other person signing it is to click on your signature, accept and sign, select the date as well, and say finish. And all set, document is complete. We can click on the X at the top right corner here. Then of course you have the option to download it as a PDF. If we scroll down to the bottom, you can see that the document has been signed. So you can see how easy it is to have your contracts created and sent for signing, and you could have it all here in PandaDoc, right? Now when we go back home and refresh the page, you can see home, inbox, documents, templates, and contacts. When we click on documents, you guessed it, you will expect to see the document that has been completed by Flick Hans and Johan Mark. You can see all that has been shared with you, or the documents that have been created by you, upcoming renewals, expiring soon, and documents that you no longer need that are in the trash. Then of course at the top here, you can see we're currently under the My Documents tab. Then you have content library, catalog, forms, etc. Right? So here, of course, is where we got our template. And when you click on it once again, if you want to create another one, you can see all these documents right here as template, which you can, of course, use. But of course, if you want to add yours from your company, you can of course add it according to your choice. Then at the top right here, we have the template gallery, which allows you to choose from a range of other options to make things easier for you. So you have HR and recruiting, agreements to work with, and contracts. So at this point, we've been able to show you how you can sign up with PandaDoc, create your contract using templates to make things easier, and use the e-signatures feature to help you with signing your document and asking others to sign the same document which you'll be interested in. We hope you can go ahead and use PandaDoc for efficiency and making your contract management and e-signatures easier. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.